Yup, what is up, everybody? So we're gonna be doing a quick trade recap on here. We made a little bit of a stupid mistake today, but we're gonna go over it, see how we could have avoided it, and also go over a trade setup that would have been more in line with my bias and plan today. So to start off with the losing trade, I coming into the market, I was bullish, right? We'll go into the 4-hour time frame. We had this 4-hour bullish gap that we were clearly, you know, making legs up in, and that was my bias. I was looking for a sell side level to get swept and go long from there. But I did see the setup occur over here, and I wanted to see the market move lower first before going higher. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try and catch the leg lower before we go higher, and then the second trade to go higher. But that kind of ruined my day. So my bias for that first trade was we were in this 15-minute gap. We also took out this internal high, and me, being my silly self, did not know that there was 10 a.m. news until I was already in this trade. We had this level swept up here. We also tapped into that 15-minute gap, inversion for value gap here, entered, got a nice leg down about like halfway into the trade, and that 10 a.m. news just stopped me out fairly quick. So what I learned from that was, one, be aware of the news events, and two, do not trade against my bias, because you can ask my buddy Vin. I said it coming into the open. I was like, I'm gonna look for longs, and that's not what I did. But anyway, let's get into the trade that would have been more in line with my plan. So, like I said, I wanted to see the market move lower before moving higher, which we did. And we moved lower into into the sell side here, which is like, I would say these like are relative equal lows. So took out this level here, kind of chopped around, but then we did eventually come through an inversion, this fair value gap, which would have been a good entry point and match my entry criteria. So let's just say we would have entered, maybe pull back into the gap and somewhere around here. Throw the stop below the third candle, just over here, and then just take this to the next high. It would have been like a 3.5R, which is pretty solid. But I mean, today it just kept on running after that. But you don't want to get too greedy. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much it with the trade from today. So took the L on the morning, missed out on an even better setup later in the day. But there's always more days, always more trades. So we'll get back into it tomorrow, and peace.